But I don't believe that you build culture. I think that it has to be grown. Because I think that building can be forced and contrived, where growth takes time. Using the plant analogy, right? If you're growing a tree, it's going to take time to plant the seed and make sure it has the nutrients needed to water it, to grow it. And very quickly, if it's not taken care of, it can die,
Absolutely.
right? And so I think that is my closest analogy to culture. Is it's grown, it's not built. You don't build culture, you grow it. But you have to do that in a way that sets your team up for success and sets ultimately your customers up for success. And you do that through first establishing trust. And so we're big. I teach my leaders that the first thing that you do is establish a position of trust. It's interesting because there's sales trainers out there, I'm sure you probably talk about this too, that talk about the importance of establishing a position of trust with clients right at the beginning. Your coworkers or your team members are no different.
100%.
You have to establish trust, and it has to be genuine. Like, it can't be flattery.
Correct.
I don't know if you've read the book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. It's a great book, but flattery is so easy. It's like the BS meter. It's easy to understand that. So legitimate, true trust. But then once you have the trust, and this goes back to values and not only team members, but customers understanding the why. Simon Sinek says people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it.
Yeah.
And so team members have to understand the why behind what they do, how it fits into the organization. So that's the second T, right, of building trust. Of building culture, growing culture, is you have the trust and then you have the why. And then you have to give them tools and training. I happen to know a guy that does a lot of great things with training and tools, right? You understand that. You preach it, you live it. You travel 150 weeks out of every year to do it, right? But owners have to invest in their team into training and tools. And so when it comes to culture growth, that's the third T. And then you have to track, and you track last. And by that I mean you never go to KPIs first, right? But to grow culture, there has to be a performance component. If you really want a culture that thrives and aspires to be growth oriented and all those things. And sometimes people miss that. They're like, oh, we're just going to be nice and we don't want to push our teammates. It's like, no, you got to track, but you just don't do it first. Trust, the why, tools and training, and then you've earned the right to track.